Hello everybody and welcome back again to Dragon Age Inquisition. Yes, I'm back in Skyhold after we sort of finished the hinterlands in the last episode. And yeah, I have been doing a little bit of camera work since then, mostly cleaning up my inventory. I also crafted a new armor for me. Yeah, it looks like the old one because it's still the same schematic. But this one has actually like 50 more points in armor because it's made from better materials. And I used one of these bear claws to make it a masterwork. Um, by the way, it's not a real knack code. It's made from other materials. I just tinted it to look like one. So I used other materials because they were higher quality, which probably means that the knacks of Thedas can now feel a little bit safer since I don't really need the knack skin anymore. Only a few pieces to use for tinting. Um, Anyway, I also went back to Val Royeaux. I wanted to check the shop with the schematics to see if there's anything else that I want to buy. And guess what? There's another shop open in the same room now. And they have been selling stuff. Yes, resistance tonics, cold, fire, lightning, and spirit. I kinda wish I had found them before I stumbled into that dragon. I really could have used the fire resistance tonics. But, I mean, we managed to kill him one way or the other, right? So, I feel those resistance tonics are a little bit too specific to carry around all the time. I mean, you really have to run into an enemy that uses one spell a lot, but I think they may come in handy for the next dragon fight, so it's good to have them one way or the other. And speaking of shops, I may actually go to the Black Emporium soonish, maybe today, I don't know, just to see if they have any nice schematics and stuff like that. But yeah, let's start this episode by checking the war room as usual.
Worship.
My advisor should long have returned by now. Well, while I was running through the hinterlands. So let's see what missions we have here. I'm not really sure what sort of missions were active at the moment. Right, let's see. Alright, find Crestwood's mayor. Note to Skyhold's gate guards. I hear the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cells. Let him stew there until the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. Gaylor Blythe. Alright, so apparently we found him. To serve any master. That was simpler than I would have hoped. The Imperial counting house clerks were so shocked to have been discovered, and so fearful of being found out, they all but swore their loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent gifts for you to prove their good faith, but we will watch them closely nevertheless. In the meantime, any efforts we make to gather coin in Skyhold will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. Liliana. Alright. And alright, this one, where do I have my notes? Okay, I have them. So, let's see what more information we have gathered. A letter to Liliana with information on the Elysian. Right, that's what I investigated. She and the elf are the two members of the Bells who practice magic. She has on occasion purchased exotic dragon-related ingredients from the Talva shop, although it is unclear whether the Talva shop gets them through hunting or smuggling. Yeah, so we still don't know if the Talva shop is a dragon hunter or not. But we do know that the elf and the Elysian are mages. So they must be the apostate and Mortalitasi, but we don't know who is who. So this doesn't really help us that much, does it? Because the information about the Talva shop is still a bit unconclusive. Well, anyway, thank you. So let's see what we got here. Next step. Identify mandatory agent. All information about the 5 belts of Hunterfell has come back negative. The Talvarshoth is not the bard, the elf is not the Mortalitasi, and the dwarf is not the smuggler. And in addendum, we have learned that the Ferelden is a Venatory agent, but unless we can link her to a specific background quickly, we will lose this lead. We must remove the threat immediately to stop Duke Titus from falling prey to Venatory interests. Okay, the Talvarshoth is not the bard. Well, in that case, the Talvarshoth must be the Dragon Hunter, because we already know that she's not the smuggler and not the apostate or the Mortalitasi. So, she is a Dragon Hunter, which is what we expected all along. The elf is not the Mortalitasi. But the elf is a mage, so the elf must be the apostate. Right? Yeah. And the Orlesian is also a mage, so she must be the Mortalitasi, since it's the only other mage left. Yeah. Okay, so the elf is the apostate and the Orlesian is the Mortalitasi, and the dwarf is not the smuggler. Oh god, my diagram is getting more and more convoluted. But if the dwarf is not the smuggler, the dwarf must be the bard, because it can't be the Dragon Hunter, because the Dragon Hunter is a Talvarshoth, and it can't be apostate or Mortalitasi, so the dwarf must be the bard. And that means that the Ferelden must be the smuggler, because that's the only 2 pieces that are left. Am I doing this correctly? So the Talvarshoth is the Dragon Hunter, the dwarf is the bard, the elf is the apostate, the Orlesian is the Mortalitasi, and the Ferelden is a smuggler. I think that should be right. So, what can we do here? Have Iron Bull tell the Benhasrat to eliminate the bard. No, I'm fairly certain that the bard is a dwarf. Have Iron Bull tell the Benhasrat to eliminate the smuggler. Yeah, I guess that would be it. And take down the Mortalitasi. No, that should be the Orlesian. I think it must be the smuggler. Okay, yeah, let's try this. Eliminate the smuggler. Okay.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, well this is going to be interesting. A battalion for Sarah and Vershiel. Yeah, I kinda want that to do that as well. Okay, this is only for Cullen, so I guess we send him on that. Commander, we have verified Sarah's claims about Vershiel. Several displacement of refugees were deliberate in what appears to be an attempt to destabilize land claims. While there would be no direct gain for involving the Inquisition, increasing our presence could have unexpected results. In any case, it is a trivial matter to divert troops to march through the city. Lieutenant Estiel. A retinue of our best will make an impression. Alright.
Alright.
Let's do that. The Hunter Shade Dracolisk. Locate Reason Evangeline. Right, I can do that as well. Celebrate the Dragon Slaying. Locate Weapon of Turda Bright Axe. Yeah, I think I got this from picking up all the landmarks in the hinterlands. Let me have a look at that. Inquisitor, a long-time scholar of the ancient Ava, I find the information you uncovered about Turda Bright Axe fascinating. Many believe the Ava unsophisticated barbarian with no culture worth studying, but do not Orlesians say the same of us? The rich oral tradition of the Ava has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nevertheless, these confirm that we have heard in stories that Turda pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Ava remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Neromanian tribes that would one day form the Tevinter Emporium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Alamari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Turda's legendary axe is located. A crystal-headed axe said to burn with flame. Would be a fascinating find indeed, if the Inquisition will finance my expedition. Sister Dorcas has distant ties to Ferrell nobility. There are nobles who would happily gain favor with Al Eamon by helping her. The other tribes are not friendly. My scouts can get Sister Dorcas in and out of the mountains safely. If it's worth our time, I can provide the scholar with soldiers to protect her. This is a long mission. This is a very long mission. And Cullen is the fastest. I mean, by the time I record the next episode, Josephine will be finished too, so I guess I can just send her on this mission because it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, let's
At your service.
do this. And yeah, everyone's busy. And we can leave. Alright, let's see what we can do today. I think I would like to speak a little bit to my... Oh, I can judge again. Let's do this. But yeah, I think I would like to speak at least to some companions today before heading out again.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents.
Ah,
He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
well, he has a chance to prove it.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood? Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Those are some interesting choices. Exile. Give him a clean death. Yeah, I mean, he has committed his crimes in Ferelden, so I guess it would make sense if they lock him up. So yeah, let's do this.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil. Let them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
Alright, that was pretty quick. Okay. Now, let's see if we can't find somebody to talk to. For example, apparently Varric is over here
I
now,
would have
so...
been merciful with the mayor. He made a difficult decision.
That's because you wouldn't have had family in his way.
I might have had family in the Blight's way.
We all did. Hard to remember that.
Well, I
Far too hard.
didn't exactly have the option to be merciful. I could kill him, I could send him to exile, and I could lock him up. So, there you go. Hi, Varric. So, if you're busy, I can come back later.
Is this about time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't know, just be my friend, Varric, it's alright.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
Well, what am I to you?
What am I to you then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing, Varric.
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Alright, yeah, we haven't really spoken to him since we arrived in Skyhold, right?
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Let's see. I have a personal question.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Well, apparently you have nothing new
Thanks,
to say
Varric.
about yourself.
No problem.
But I think...
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
Let's discuss the Inquisition. I think that's new.
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
If there's anybody out there who hasn't joined the Inquisition, they're hiding under a rock. Did you want to take over Ferelden? I think we might be able to conquer it just by looking east.
Let's discuss Josephine.
How do you think Josephine is handling the job of ambassador?
If this Inquisition thing doesn't work out, I may hire her to deal with the Merchants Guild. She'd own them before breakfast.
Tell me about Cullen.
What do you think of our general?
Find him a war or something. If he spends any more time in the yard drilling, Josephine will have him killed.
I kind of thought we are in a war, and I mean, how much war does he need? Okay, how's Liliana doing?
What do you think of Leliana's work?
Do you want to know what the Arashok had for breakfast this morning? I think she can tell you.
All right, thank you,
Good to
Varric.
know.
Back to work then.
All right, thank you. Yeah, let's see if we can find somebody else to talk to. Also, have I ever looked at this? News from Vadus. Heaven destroyed by darkest menace. Dire news from the Frostbacks. The pilgrim sanctuary of Haven, home to the new Inquisition, has been destroyed. Information is still vague, but some believe a dragon resembling an archdemon was involved in the attack. Fears of a new blight are now beginning to surface. As the chantry continues to flounder, some are concerned that Haven's destruction may predict the Inquisition's imminent collapse. However, there is yet hope, as reports indicate that the Herald of Andraste and Inquisition leadership survived and have found a refuge elsewhere. Crier Bellinus. Alright, this is like the newspaper. Okay. You know, have I actually... No, I have never been in here. Man, there's still places in this castle that I haven't visited yet. So maybe I should do that.
With allies come enemies, and now we have a place to hold them.
Oh, are these the prisons?
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
Alright.
No one to watch over, your worship. We either have many friends, or you've made short work of enemies.
I would like to think it's a bit of both, to be honest. Prison structural evaluation. Oh, yeah, this place is a bit unsafe. But yeah, lots of room for prisoners. Okay, alright. Yeah, okay, let's leave this place again. And I guess we can... You know, come to think of it, I haven't been in this place either so far. Oh, is this like our new blacksmith? Oh, nice, nice. And yeah, more stuff for me to explore. Although there doesn't seem to be much of interest around here. What's that? Where is the Templar? Oh, okay. This is the Templar book. Okay. Very well. And that seems to be everything. Yeah. Yeah, why not try to speak to Cassandra again? Oh, cutscene.
You knew where Hawk was all along!
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit!
Oh my god.
You kidnapped me! You interrogated me! What did you expect?
Yeah, Freya is not somebody to stay out of things. She will intervene.
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but she had vanished. Then, we looked for Hawk, but she was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You who kept her from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy...
Well, Cassandra, you gotta admit, you didn't really make a good point. It kind of sounded like you wanted to arrest Hawk or something. If I had been in Varric's position, I probably wouldn't have told you about Hawk's place either. Yeah, what's done is done.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept... what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he... Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept her secret.
She's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Phew. Yeah, but still we need to work together now.
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
Freya's really throwing her weight around. I love it.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, she'd be dead too. You people
Yeah,
have
that
done enough to
could be.
her.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
So, what if it had been different?
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawk down?
Honestly, Hawk might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. She supported the Mage Rebellion after all. She wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawk, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
Yeah, you can be pretty certain that Juno would not have wanted to be Inquisitor. That's totally not her thing. So yeah, don't blame yourself.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
Yeah. I think you can be pretty certain that Freya is a better leader than Juno ever would have. So, do you have anything else to say?
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Liliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed. Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Well, of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
But I like Cole.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Sarah present.
You think she's here to rob us?
Possibly not, but I would hardly put it past her.
Apparently most of her advice is warning me against my companions.
Do you have any advice for me?
It's good that you recruited Enchante Vivian into the Inquisition.
Alright.
She is ambitious, but has always shown sense in her dealings with the Chantry. My advice would be to watch her, but heed her when she speaks. That one wastes no words.
Okay, apparently she does like Vivienne.
Do you have any advice for me?
You know what you need to do, Inquisitor.
Alright, goodbye.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Oh, unfinished business. Okay, I need to find some people. In the Ferelden Hinterlands? Oh no, I'm almost done with that place. So apparently I have to go back there. Well, I need to go there at some point anyway. Also, oh, I can finally enter this place. Who are you?
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
Alright, what are your qualifications?
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But
Well?
I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Well, good luck to you then. So where is Quartermaster Thren?
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Alright, I see. So, are we well supplied?
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
Okay, I see you have everything under control here. Goodbye.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
So these are my requisitions now? Oh, I actually have a bunch of them. Yeah, right, this is for my specializations. By the way, I had a look at my warrior specializations and, you know, read up on their skills. I haven't completely made my mind up yet. I have some preferences, but I think I will not decide this just yet. And yeah, I have these upgrades. I can actually get the garden one already. So invest in the garden space to increase utility while reflecting the Inquisition's needs. Increase the ability to grow herbs or create a chantry space to gather resources from the faithful. Reward +1 power. Oh yeah, that is that thing that Cullen had on his desk. That's for the Templar specialization. Marvelous, marvelous. The game wants me to become a drug addict. I mean, I'm not sure if I need this so badly. Maybe I'll just leave that for now. I can always get it later. And yeah, I need quarries for the other upgrades.
Nothing? Unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me check this place. A letter home. Pamphlet. Lift your voices. Greetings, Inquisition. I hope you are excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we will be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notations are available in the archives, so come prepared. The Storm Coast's Claim, Circle of Flame, The Girl in Red Crossing, The Ballad of Nuggins. Scout Harding fought hard for this one, so she will conduct. Twinkling Lucia of the Heavens, Whither You Took My Gold, or The Jolly Tavern. All Jason's right, I shall prevail. Although there were many votes for Andrastes Marbury, I have decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to perform it tend to leave most core members a sobbing mess. Syncquisitor Faye. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Syncquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it is not your place to criticize. And now, the Harry Harris is not a better name. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing. You do that, sing a little bit and raise the spirits and all that stuff. Anyway, yeah, just a little bit of talking and the episode is already long enough.
And they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
It seems like Cole is at it again. So, actually, I have an idea. Let's end this episode by visiting the Black Emporium, and then we can start with the next main mission fresh off in the next episode. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter who I take here, I guess, so let's just take anyone. And let's have a look at that place. I have a bit of money, so maybe I can buy a thing or two. Oh, I'm alone anyway. Okay. Yeah, this is very familiar.
Where's my back scratcher?
Is that a small bear? Okay. Hello, Xenon. Xenon the Antiquarian, yep. Still in his chair. Okay, let's have a look around.
Everything is for sale. Except the rejuvenating oils. Those are for my personal use.
Alright. I don't need them. So, schematics, crafting materials. Ah, interesting. Yeah, but I mean, I guess I won't really bother with buying crafting materials as long as I can collect them. Unless I really need some good materials. Let me have a look at the schematics, though. This is not... I want to see the schematics, yes. Okay, Superior Vanguard Code. I guess a Superior Vanguard Code is better than this sturdy one, right? I may consider buying that. I may consider getting that.
I hear the Red Templars are trying to find this place. Not if I can help it.
Alright. Schematics of Legend. Ooh. Oh, wow. They are legendary and they're also very expensive. Yeah. I don't know. Do I want a different shield? I might want to buy a new
just
shield.
break everything.
Weapons and accessories. Yeah, I would rather not bother with that stuff. And oh, I mean, look at the prices. Let me have a look at those schematics once again. Don't you have any? I wish you had more shield schematics. Maybe one that isn't tier 3 but tier 2. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Shield of the Emperor, Darkspawn, Alpha Shield. Yeah, I think I may actually not buy something for the time being. And yeah, this is a Mirror of Transformation. But it's good to know that there are schematics here.
I hear the Red Templars are trying
yeah,
to
that's
find
fine.
this place.
It's
Not
good to
if
know
I
that
can help it.
it's good to know that that there are schematics here,
Hey,
but
just break everything.
but I may wait a while longer until I actually buy one of those. So yeah, actually I think this is a good time then to end the episode then, and I will continue with the next main mission in the next episode, which is Meet Hawks, Warden, Ally, and Crestwood. So thank you for watching, and see you again next time.